Welcome back to the channel, Aussie Dad Life. It's a cold, chilly night here out in the garage. I've ducked out here, thought I'd do a quick video because I've gone to cut up some chicken tonight, and the knives are all as blunt as buggery. Looks like the wife's been using them on the plates again, even though you tell her not to. I'm sure you're not the only people out there whose wives or husbands do the same thing. So what I want to talk to you tonight is what's called a paper wheel sharpener. Now, you can order these online from a few different places. I think they're only around 50 to 80 bucks, but from a quick and easy, tool to be able to sharpen any knife. Can be an axe, can be, chisels, mainly for knives, regular items that you're going to cut things with. You cannot get a quicker or easier tool to use. So I'll show you. I've just got a regular kitchen knife here. This thing is not sharp in any way, shape or form. Not that I have a whole lot of hair on the arms. I'm getting absolutely nothing except skin scrapage there. This thing is not very blunt at all. Now, all you need to do is a couple of passes on this side of the wheel, which is it's like a light sandpaper, and then on this side, which is literally just a bit of plywood that's got all these slits cut into them. A couple more passes on that. So when you do it on this side, what it'll do is it'll build up a burr on one side, then you flip it around, and as long as your angles are consistent, so I normally just try and come in at sort of flat to the knife blade, flat to the floor. Just give it a couple of passes until you can feel the burr or even see the burr running along the edge. Flip it over, do a couple of the same, and you'll see the burr. And then you flip it up, and then you take it back across this side. Now, the tools come with some rouge to put on the polishing side, because what this side does is actually give it a polish. This side you can redress it if all of the grit goes away. It does come with some of the products to make it, glue back on there and put some more grit on. Now, I've sharpened hundreds of knives on this. And I haven't had to touch it up at all. Still works perfectly fine. The only thing to note is you need to, if you've got a bench grinder, as I'm sure every Aussie dad or mum out there would have a bench grinder. If not, you can pick them up for 20, 30, 40 bucks. You only need a really, really cheap one. Rip off the grinding wheels, and then you just put these ones on there. You just need to flip it around because of the way the wheel does. A regular grinder, the wheels will spin towards yourself. But you don't want that when you're trying to sharpen a knife, because obviously that'll keep flicking the blade down. You actually want it to spin away from you so your knife passes over the top really easily. So what I'll do, I'll turn it on. Just give this side a little touch up with the rouge. Got the same knife here. Now, I can actually see the burr on this side now, so I know I've got it all there as I want. Then I just flick back to the other side. Check, yep, I can see that burr and I can feel it. Then all you do is just go run along onto the polished side. I just do 2 or 3 passes each side. Done. So that's now knocked off that top. Can't see it anymore. Alright, so let's see how this goes. As you can see, it's a nice all unedited shot. So, cutting tomatoes, meat and so on. Yep, that's shaving the hairs on my arms there. Hopefully you can see that. I've got a new DJ Osmo action camera, so assuming as the boys knocked over the old Sony and that went to heaven. So yeah, as you can see, that took the whole of about 30, 40 seconds. I'll finish off these other ones. So having a bit closer look, this one's the knife that's used the most. It's actually pretty badly chipped up the blade. As you can see there, it was grabbing. So what I'll do is I'll give it a couple more passes on the stone, and then hopefully yeah, that's looking a lot better now. Just give it one more. Now everybody talks about you've got to have the right angles on the blade, you know, 10 degrees, 18 degrees, 21 degrees. When it's this easy to sharpen, it doesn't matter if you go steep or blunt. If it bluntens it, you just come back out, give it another touch up. It's really, really simple. Alright, let's see if this is any better now. Yeah. So that one's done. And my good old faithful. Alright. I think that will do for me. So, as mentioned, anybody can use this. As you've seen, bang. What are we at now? Yeah, a couple of minutes on the camera, and I've been prattling on for most of that. You can get all your knives done really quick, smart. Don't have to worry. Obviously, if you've got a really, really good set of knives, you probably wouldn't let the wife use it anyway, or your partner, because a lot of the time they just get banged around on items. Even if you do have proper cutting benches, for some reason they never get used on the cutting benches. They just get used on plates, which is, you know, pretty painful. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. Like I said, if you just do a search on eBay or even in Google just for paper wheel sharpeners, this mob was called Razor Sharp. I got them from Gameco online. Like I said, they're around $50 to $80. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you like it, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, it always helps. And I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.